Last week, Stephen Colbert announced his popular late-night show had been canceled by CBS effective next year. The network claiming the surprise move is only about the late show's bottom line. But the context is impossible to ignore. With Colbert, a relentless critic of President Trump, effectively fired, the FCC on Thursday approved a massive merger for Paramount, the parent company of CBS, in a deal that includes government conditions for the network's news division, too. NBC's Erin McLaughlin has more in our Sunday Focus.
Cancel culture has gone too far.
Stephen Colbert making light of the announcement his late show will be gone next May. While Colbert is one of the loudest critics of the Trump administration.
In the first Trump term, it took a disease to destroy the economy. This time, he is the disease.
His bosses called it a purely financial decision. He's #1 in network late night, but revenues have dropped sharply, with the show losing a reported $40 million a year, according to the New York Post. Colbert's cancellation announcement just days before the FCC approved Skydance's $8 billion acquisition of Paramount Global, the Late Show's parent company and home of CBS News.
What's happening here is, I think President Trump is fundamentally reshaping the media landscape.
The FCC chairman on Friday welcoming Skydance's commitment to make significant changes at the broadcast network. A lone Democrat on the FCC panel called the deal a direct violation of the First Amendment, pointing to never-before-seen controls over newsroom decisions and editorial judgment.
Too many innocent Palestinians have been killed. This war has to end.
Earlier this month, Paramount settled a $16 million lawsuit brought by the president over a Kamala Harris interview that aired on CBS 60 Minutes. The president's team claimed it was deceptively edited. Paramount refused to issue a statement of apology or regret.
I believe that this kind of complicated financial settlement with a sitting government official has a technical name in legal circles. It's big fat bribe. Because
David Letterman, Colbert's predecessor, with this scathing critique of the entire episode.
One day, if not today, the people at CBS who have manipulated and handled this, they're going to be embarrassed because this is gutless.
And Paramount owns South Park with its own punch at its parent company and President Trump.
The townspeople claim that the president, who is a great man.
A great man. The Paramount deal is the latest chapter of what many say is a new playbook being written by the president.
It is an extraordinary assertion of presidential power that we've not seen in modern times.
New York Times chief White House correspondent Peter Baker has covered the last 5 administrations.
He is trying to use the leverage of government to impose his views on all sorts of different topics,
including applying pressure on other media outlets such as PBS, Voice of America, and ABC through funding cuts, staff purges, and legal action. As well as the nation's most prestigious universities. This week, Columbia University agreed to pay $200 million to restore funding cut by the Trump administration over allegations of anti-Semitism while denying any wrongdoing. Meanwhile, some of the largest law firms in the country have reached settlements of their own after threats from the Trump administration.
He is sending a signal to anybody who might get out of line that they better not cross him, because if they do, he may come after them.
And Erin joins me now live. Erin, good morning. With the cancellation of Colbert's show, fans are concerned now about Jon Stewart and, as you mentioned, the wildly popular South Park. So what is the future for them under this new Paramount deal?
Willie, Stewart has blasted the decision to cancel Colbert's run, while also acknowledging the struggling financial model that is late-night network television, joking they're basically operating a blockbuster inside a tower of records, but also adding people did not give up on music just because CDs stopped selling. He says he's not going anywhere, he thinks. And South Park's new deal with Paramount was just signed. We've reached out to Paramount for comment and have yet to hear back. Meanwhile, overnight, President Trump on Truth Social threatened the network's broadcast licenses, saying they aren't allowed to be political pawns for the Democrats. Another post arguing NBC and ABC should be held accountable. Willie.
And South Park, as you might expect, responding to all of this by going in even harder on the Trump administration. Erin, a fascinating look at all of this. Thanks so much.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.